morning, YouTubers. This is the ShallowCross Sports Network with the Double A, bringing you a pre-game show for the Tennessee Vols. And with that said, let's get right on into it. Good morning again. This is the ShallowCross Sports Network. Tennessee is getting ready to prepare to play Arkansas later on this afternoon. Going to be a real big game for Tennessee. Got to really play well in order to win this ball game. Just looking at some of the things that Tennessee will have to contend with in this game will be the offense. Taylen Green, the quarterback, and then you have Washington, another big back that they're gonna give the ball to, and then of course you have Braden Russell, even bigger back. They're gonna get a ball to. They have some fairly good receivers who can stretch the field, and one of the keys is Taylen Green. He's the guy that really can do damage because he can run real well with the ball, and Tennessee's gonna have to spy on him, put a linebacker on him, or spy him, and follow him across the field. They're gonna have to really go through the reads and the checks in order every time he comes out, and he does sort of that option, or if he pulls the ball down when he goes back into a passing position, he can run with it, and so he's gonna be a challenge for Tennessee today. Tennessee's going to have to play better on defense. We've given up a lot of yards on the ground especially to Georgia and also Mississippi State, and we got to do better. We're getting some guys back. We're getting Davian Hobbs back, and that's going to help a lot. But and of course Jaxon Moi, he was still kind of winged in that Mississippi State game, so hopefully he'll be at 100% today when they play. But it's going to be tough sledding if we let Taylen Green run with the ball a lot, and then they get their running game going. It's going to be hard on us. But I really expect Tennessee to come away with a win today, and we don't know what defensive looks we're going to get from Arkansas. Arkansas is big up front. Arkansas is real big up front. They have a big 387-pound defensive tackle, number 95. And then the guy beside him, he's about 320. And they're real big. They're hard to move. Our interior lineman, Moi, and the guy playing guard, Pendleton playing center, and then Umarov playing guard. They're going to have their work cut out trying to move those guys around, especially on those zone blocking schemes and whenever we try to run straight up the middle of the field. So it's going to be a tough task. And but anyway, if our receivers play their game, and if Aguilar plays and runs and executes and moves the defensive backfield with his eyes, he can. We should be successful today. So the other big news that I want to talk about also. I know this is football, but Tennessee picked up a big commitment from a 4-star wing. His name is Manny Green. He's about 6'6", 205 pounds. Picked him up yesterday. So that gives Tennessee two players for the upcoming 2026 class, I believe. And so they've got two players in the fold. and so far Tennessee is really rolling good. They're gonna lose a lot of players off of this year's team, to include the 5-star native man. He's gonna probably go to the NBA if everything goes well for him. So that's the story on that. Other big news that's actually some news that's going to affect everybody in college ball. The transfer portal is being moved back. It's not going to open up in December like it's been doing over the previous years. It's going to probably be that first week in January was when the transfer portal is going to open up. A lot of coaches were complaining about the interference with the bowl games and the interference with the recruiting season being too early for them to have to deal with transfer portal players, and so they just thought it was just too much going on, and of course you got the early signing period in December, but NCAA I think listened to them and they moved it back, so that's going to be good for a lot of schools, especially smaller schools, and also for the larger schools also. And everyone knows about the 105 scholarship upgrade that everybody got in the FBS and the FCS. So that was also an improvement for everyone too. Now you're going to find a lot of your smaller schools, your FCS schools, don't have the funds to offer that many scholarships, but there's ways they can get a guy in on the team. One other thing too, I've noticed that there's some other changes coming around that's going to help FCS out as well as FBS. But anyway, with that said, Tennessee got a big game today, and hopefully they can come through with a win. Like the only questions I have for Tennessee is stopping the run. You got to stop the run. Our linebackers got to play with gap integrity as well as our defensive line. And then we got to get to our edge rushers has got to get to Taylen Green. And whenever he gets back in the pocket, the edge rushers, Leo rushers, once they get to him, they got to lock up on him. And the thing about Taylen Green, he's not little. He's 6'6", 235 pounds. So he can run over defensive backs, and he can run through linebackers if he needs to. He's that good of a player. I think he's going to play in the NFL. A lot of people don't think that, but I do. And he may not be a starter, but he's going to get his chance to play. And play for an NFL team. Very good passer too. That's something I think goes. It's very underrated about his play, his game, and but anyway, hopefully the Vols will come through. I'm thinking my prediction on this game today is I think Tennessee will put up about 45 points maybe. And I say 45-21 or 45-27. I think the defense is going to get home, and I think they're going to play stronger against the run than they've ever played this year. They got to be ready for next week, so they got to get that defensive line ready to stop Arkansas, and that'll be a prequel to the game for next week. But with that said, that's just a preview of the big game coming up between Tennessee and the Arkansas Razorbacks. And I think that game starts around, I think it's 4 Eastern time, I believe, 4:30 Eastern time. So it'll be 3:30 Central time. But anyway, go Vols. And this is ShallowCross Sports Network. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next show. This is the ShallowCross Sports Network, the AA. We'll see you on the next show.